All right, Jose. Just wanted you to see. So, if I were to look at this in mobile view, wanted you to see what it looks like. So, the phone number is there. I like that. Looks decent. Drops down in the middle. Good, good. The other thing is this contact form on desktop. It took it a minute. It's pretty big. It's more than what most people are willing to do. Two, three lines of information usually. So what we typically grab is a property address. So the number, the street name, and the city. Typically it's Texas. And then we grab an email and a phone number, right? You can pull the records and always call searching for that owner, and then you can see who you're talking to, right? Because they left a phone number, right? And I love this. This is good action here. Good action here. And this is really a good form. But just like on Carrot, a lot of their second and third forms, throughout their site, they never really get any action on. So the call to action here needs to be a little different. It says finding your new home has never been easier. This message is wrong for distressed sellers, right? So we got to make sure that the message is right. So this was just a little bit of, for you to see. This would need to not be like this, but maybe an actionable button to something, right? So anyway, we had kind of looked at this already, but I wanted you to see what does your website look like tested. So let's just go to some of the basic stuff. There we go. Let's test it real fast while we're doing a recording so you can see how well it does. And then test my site speed mobile. We're going to use Google, Think with Google. And we'll let that one run too. Okay. And I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's really important to take a look. So Lighthouse is a part of Google, which now is joined with GTmetrix. So, okay, so really, really good. So 99% performance. You see this is 817 milliseconds. So you got to be at 1.5 seconds to load or less. So everything looks good. So it's really a good quality site. Use explicit width and height on image elements. A little something there. Maybe they're not compressed. And avoid enormous network payloads. That's just where you really can't change what it looks like, all the cool, crisp images and what it looks like. But that's where we have to go in and do coding on it and really just kind of eliminate extra what we call garbage coding or extra coding from plugins, things like that. Just strip it down to what really works, and make it stay fast. So this is good. So we want to maintain that, but we're going to modify the front a little bit and then maybe change the messaging to go with what we're talking about. And then what I got for you was just a proposal. Let me go Homey Investments. Just take a look at that. What I really did there was, just to modify the current website and connect everything, the other website, and create the Google My Business and connect to social media correctly. We'll go through and debug all of that, make sure it's configured right. Facebook ads, it's 300 a month. That's our minimum. As spend goes up, it does go higher, but 300 usually covers anything what most people are doing. That's our fee. And then we have a bandwidth fee for Google pay-per-click. So Google ads for distressed sellers. So it starts out 1,000, goes to 1,250, and then it goes to 1,500 based on this spend down here, 5, 6, and 7. You really can't get your foot in the water for less than 5,000 a month on Dallas Fort Worth. So no joke, like no joke. Um, that's a 30 to 60 day for it to hit. Doesn't mean you won't get leads in the first 30 or 60 days. You will, but for like the solid flow, it'll take 30 to 60 days to build the campaign, get it seasoned, and have it running. That's going to be an analyst that would be on top of it every day, giving us weekly reporting. SEO was that long-term organic where people just find you underneath all the paid ads. You want that first and second and third position. Dallas Fort Worth is about 700 to 9. That's per month, so that's local SEO. The maximum's like 1,100, and that's 0 to 6 months. Doesn't mean you won't get leads between now and then, but really that's at 4 to 6 months before you start seeing organic, traffic leads, right? So it just depends on what you want to do. The Facebook amount will stay at the same fee, but we, can do 3, 500, or 700 depending on what your return looks like. Obviously, we need admin access to everything necessary. Photos, videos, services will be provided by the client. All ownership rights and copyrights stay with you. Domain names, emails, plugins, add-on widgets, extensions, and extras. They're just all extra. Licensing fees for the business interfacing. Like if we do booking online, there's some free stuff. There's a cool little switch that we're doing. Customer fills out the thing. It says thank you. They click a button to try to go back to the site, and it takes them to booking, which is called a property walkthrough. Pretty slick. We might try doing that with you. I've got it actually running on another dude's REI website, and we're going to see how that works, right? So anyway, so there it is. I'm going to attach it to the email. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon, brother.